All right, I am in Murray, Kentucky now. I'm here at Murray Liquors in Murray, and we'll go in and see if we can film and see what we find. All right, so let's take a look at what we got here. So we got the O.H. Ingram River Aged. Seeing a lot of that around here. I just don't know anything about it. We want to hit the distillery and try that out. Woodford's. I'll catch that at the end. He pointing out to me behind the counter, so I'll catch all that at the end. All the stuff everybody wants to see. So we'll take a look at that here at the end. There's creek water. I think we've seen that before. Some of the Weller here on the bottom. Old Granddad, more of the Weller. Well, no, take that back. Jesse James is not Weller. There's your benchmarks. Over here along the bottom. Kind of tight aisles, so I'm trying to just do what I can here. Basil Hayden, Eagle 10, sitting on the shelf, Buffalo Trace. There's your Knob Creek's, Elijah Craig's. There's Barrel Proof, that is C924. There. Been seeing quite a bit of John J. Bowman single barrel in this area. Local Nearest, Kentucky Vintage. So again, pure Kentucky, some of the Willet product. Wild Turkey. The Jack Daniels Makers. Again, Barton everywhere. So our basics down here, there's JTS Brown. That's a good one down there on the very bottom on the right-hand side. Ease on down there a little bit. We've got a little mixture here now. We're getting into some Canadian mixed in with some of the bourbons. And our Wild Turkeys. There's a Lincoln Pinch out of the Dueling Grounds in Franklin, Kentucky. Town Branch, more of that. See a lot of that around here. Some of the Rebels. Ancient Age, the 90, but not the 10-star. They say I got some mixtures in here. There's Old Charter up here. There's Early Times. You always got to look. I've found some stuff from back in 2020, 2021, as I've been in some of these stores this week. So even there's a little Balcones in there. I haven't seen that. Baby Blue and Texas Pot Stilled. Even got a glass case here with some things in it. Missed that on the way through, so take a look there. There's some E.H. Taylor. There's the Heart Release, been seeing a fair amount of that. Small batch Taylors. Blantons. And a little Stagg back there in the back. See if I can get that on there. Rock Hill Farms. And let's go back here and take a look at what's on the top. So here's some E.H. Taylor small batch. You got some scotches. Got your Johnny Walkers. All right, get up here, get up higher. Some Weller Special Reserve. Blanton's 375. It's your Saz Rye in the handle size. Barrel Proof E.H. Taylor, single barrel, straight rye, small batch. Weller 107, Weller single barrel, CYPB, full proof, 12-year. With a High West cask there, that's the Cabernet finish. Got Stagg, that is batch 23C. Straight from the barrel, regular Blantons in the 750, Eagle 10, got Stagg there, Thomas Handy, William LaRue Weller, Pappy 15, 13-year rye, Family Reserve, 10-year, that's actually the best price I've seen on 10-year this week. There's a 12-lot P, there's the first King of Kentucky I have seen. Okay, there's an Elmer. Here on a little bit lower shelf, Caribou. There's a 1792 Cognac. So there's another glass case. Let me take a look at it real quick. Just see what some of the things are here. More Taylor. Got a Booker's back there in the back. Don't know which one. Another George T. Stagg. There's a Parker's 10-year rye. full proof. There's the Charter Oak French Oak. There's an Eagle 12.
Okay.
Elmer. Okay, so a few more things. All right, wrapping up there at Murray Wine and Liquor. Murray Liquors, make sure I get it right. So had quite a bit. First time I've seen a King of Kentucky in 6 months at least, something like that. Had quite a bit of Weller, a few other things. Prices were secondary, for sure. But good selection, good store. Stop in when you're in the area. I have a feeling that we're going to be seeing the prices on some of that high secondary coming down that we're already seeing in a lot of areas. I just don't think it's reached out to this far yet. We are at the Cask Wine and Spirits here in Murray. You could say we are on campus at Murray State University. We are not, but you could say we are. We're so close. So let's go inside. They've already okayed us to film, so let's go inside and see what we see. All right, so let's take a look at what we got here right on the shelf. So we start off hot, right? So we've got Blantons, E.H. Taylor small batch, E.H. Taylor single barrel. Now that price is probably not correct because that's for the straight rye label on that one. Got the Green Rivers, good prices there. Jefferson's, that's the first Pursuit I've seen in the area. There's some Larceny barrel strength that is, looks like we got a couple of them. We've got B524 and C924 on that. Five Springs infused bourbon, don't know there. Okay, we got our low shelf sitters down here. Elijah Craig, there's a barrel proof that is A125. That. Victor's, so Augusta Old Route 8, that seems to just be the price here. There's the Blueprint 6-year straight bourbon whiskey, 75-21-4. And this is a sheet 1. I know we've seen this before. Okay. Dexter, Bowman small batch. Little Uncle Nearest there. Bit of everything. Your standards. Right here, like I said, right here at campus. Okay, I Reserve again. There's Booker's 2023-04. Woodford Double, some other Woodfords here. OFOs. This kind of seems to be the price I'm seeing in this area on OFO rye. Barrel selects. High compared to what I do see, but just it's very consistent in this area. Again, with the Barton, it's your benchmarks. Looks like they're good sellers here. Wild Turkey. Foam. Got Knob Creek. These are the selects from prior to them going to cast strength. Some Bardstown Collaborative. There's Bardstown Disco. Again, also seems to be the price here. That's Disco 8. Lincoln Pinch again. Buffalo Trace. Jack Daniels, we've got both here. 129.2 and 131.6. Can't say I can recommend Hogsworth, by the way. We've tried it. Did not find it in our wheelhouse for sure. We may have some picks. Those are not picks, but there's some more Uncle Nearest. And some more Green River. Have not seen any of the wheated foolproof anywhere. So we got the Willet 8-year wheated there. Make sure I get up high enough. Got Weller 12. There's Antique 107. Only seen that a couple of times. CYPB foolproof. Got an OFO 2024 birthday bourbon. Seen quite a bit of 117 series. Don't think I've seen Calumet 17 or 18 this week. So that OFO rye single barrel. Elmer, Eagle 12, BTAC Eagle 17. That's the 2024 release. Some Ragged Branch Secretariat Reserve, that's out of Virginia. Fang Pursuit, there's that Clyde Mays 15 year. I saw it at another store, I had never seen that before. Woodford Baccarat. Oh, we've got some Yellowstone 2022 series there. Blanton straight from the barrel. Actually, best price I've seen this week on that. And Blanton's Gold. I look up and I skipped right over this one. There's a Master's Keep, the 17-year release. That's been around for a while. All right, no pickups there at Cask. So I did have some things. Definitely, it's a college store. They did, like I said, though, they had some things that were I was a little bit surprised at. Secondary pricing, but that's what you find nowadays. But there it is. If you're in the area, take a look. All right, I'm here at Thoroughbred Liquors, again, still in Murray, Kentucky. Let's start taking a look. I've seen some of the best prices I've seen all day, anywhere. So I got a lot of barrel picks. And these guys may be associated with Cellar Door, because I'm seeing that this is a shared pick maybe with Cellar Door here on the OFO. That's $74.99. Warehouse J, floor 2, single barrel proof. I think we've seen this one in one of the other stores, 130.9. Got a Four Roses. And this one is, oh, that's just single barrel. Oh, there we go. OBSK. 9-year, 8-month on that one. Wilderness Trail pick there, $74.99. This one is 64 corn, 24 wheat, 12 malt, so really a wheater. 107.9 proof, 4-year, 8 months. Let's see what else we got as we go around here. This one is another select here, but before they started doing the cask strength, just a hair over 9 years there. There are Russells over here. I think this is going to be that Tyrone Q. No, actually, this one doesn't say. That's from 2022. That's been around for a while. Let's see, that's the same one, barrel pick 2. There's a Yellowstone single barrel. There's an OFO, single barrel proof. Rouse H, floor 5, 129.2 proof, $99. Buffalo Trace at $34.99. There's Booker's 2025-02. I'll tell you, the wholesale price on Booker's from state to state is quite a bit different from what I'm learning. We haven't seen this in a long time at that kind of price. So great price, got several of them in stock, several cases in fact. Eagle Rare 10, $49.99, really good price. Couple of cases there. And with all the barrel picks, I'm kind of surprised at how many they have because their bourbon selection is rather small. There's that OVO, $59.99. Oh wow, that one's a different one, so $59.99 on that one. Drive-through window. What you hear in the background there. There's Buckner's 10. There's the Heaven Hell Artisan series. I believe they call that with these labels. Artist series. Oh, hey, I have not seen this sitting on the shelf anywhere, except for I did pick up one. Forgot where. Somewhere. Earlier this week. Now that's $199, so that's a little bit on the markup side. It's a private barrel. Elijah Craig there at 8 years. There's A125 right there. Again, small selection, but they've got a lot of barrel picks in here. So I think I see a bottle of Fueling Station Wheat behind the pole over here. That Russell's pick is $94.99. Yep, there's a Hewling Station wheated right there. Not my favorite from Hewling Station. They got a lot of great stuff. Not our favorite from that one. And I generally like the heck out of wheated. So let me see if I can get behind the counter and take a look at what they got back there. So these are the Maker's Greatest of the Gate. So as usual, I'm sure with these, it's just the standard Maker's, just a little different bottle and box. There's the Weller Foolproof Heart Release. Been seeing a lot of that around here, but haven't seen any keepers. Blanton's Gold, $3.75 of regular Blanton's. The Ancient Cask, Port Burial St. Nick, out of preservation. 117 series, got extra old and rum finish in those. The OESK, OBSF, and this 4 is a single barrel. The single barrel of John J. Bowman, Madeira cask on the Woodford. The Forbidden there from Mary Jo Barnes, which is a different last name now, I can't remember. There's an Old Carter Rye, batch 14, which we've already got. And Fortune's Fool from Overture, 3-year rye whiskey. And we've got Little Book Chapter 9 and The Infinite. Get it right there in a second. Okay, so walking out of Thoroughbred, they are part of Cellar Door, which I've been in a little bit earlier this week or today. So they are part of them, and that's how they're getting some of the allocations. But honestly, their prices are better than the other Cellar Door locations. So interesting, very interesting. All right, I'll check back in when we finish up. They got one more store here in town. The next store here in Murray is Friendly's Liquor. And we'll go inside, see if we can film. I did not try to film in Friendly's. They are brand new. They just relocated. They are not stocked yet, not prepared, don't have their pricing out, all that kind of stuff. Really cool little store, nice, very, very friendly people. They operate some other stores in Hopkinsville as well. And I'm going to be over there later this week. So probably a different video, but we'll see about that one. Thanks for staying with us till the end. I will do one final recording at a stop and let you know what I picked up. So here's what I picked up today. So this one is a gift for my bourbon hunting partner yesterday for Raj. So we'll do that one. Let's see. This one picked up for Josh. It's a Stagg 24D. He loved that one when he got a chance to try it. This one, I got to look it up. This is a little bit different. So this is a Willet blend. It's a blend of 10-year rye from Indiana, 6-year bourbon in Kentucky by Willet. So we'll see what this one is. I think this one may have a bit of may have been produced a little while back. So 104 proof. Got a good color to it. So we'll see about this one. I got to be honest, this is the first time I've ever seen this. So we'll get that one, and then picked up some Makers from a little while back. So this is 2022 BRT02. On this one, we have got 2022 BRT01 as well. Found these sitting side by side in a store. So get that. So that one's 109.4. This one is 109.4. And then found 2021 FAE01. So pick that one up as well. That's 110.6 proof. So those are the pickups for today. And we will be going through those at a later date. Okay. Thanks for sticking with us all the way to the end. We really appreciate you being here with us. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Drop us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. You know, roast me for all the things I missed. Just remember, we've got quite a selection ourselves, so I don't always miss it. Sometimes it's things we have, but hey, feel free to roast me anyway. And we'll pick it up the next time. I think I'll be out in another day or so. I'm going to be in Hopkinsville, Kentucky, here at the end of the month, and doing a little bit of hunting over there. All right. Thanks a lot. And like great bourbon, our videos get better with time.